marshmallows. All right, so welcome to Fictional or True. I'm Fictional. This is the third episode of my mini podcasts in this series called Just Thinking. Basically, the series is about thoughts that I think. So it's me thinking out loud into a microphone. And today I'm going to be talking about marshmallows, why we like them, and also providing a history of marshmallows. So, from my research, I have found that marshmallows originally date back to 2000 BC in ancient Egypt. And they came from either the root or the sap of what was called a mallow plant. And it was kind of this white, sweet goo that was served to gods and royalty. So it was a very special treat. Usually it was mixed with honey and nuts when it was served. We zoom very, very far ahead into history, and we find around the 1800s in France, candy shops have started selling these marshmallow treats. They would whip the marshmallows by hand, and again, using the extract from the mallow plant. It was very difficult, and there was not a way to do it efficiently. So it was kind of costly, it was time-consuming, it was hard work. And so over time, people were looking for a new method. This new method came in the form of gelatin in a cornstarch mold. Now, this method was used for another, I want to say, a little over 100 years, because in 1948, a guy named Alex decided, hey, let's find an even better way. And he manufactured what I understand to be the main process that is still used today, where they take a tube and they extrude the gelatin through it, all the ingredients for these marshmallows. And so you essentially have this long pipe or like cylinder of marshmallow, and then it's cut into the sizes, and then it's sold. And this is carried around throughout today. We find that marshmallows are most commonly sold in the United States of America, and that the most popular selling times are between October and December. So you're kind of getting that Thanksgiving season and that fall weather where people are outside making s'mores. So that leads into the next point. What do we use marshmallows for? You can, of course, just eat a raw marshmallow, which is fun. I do that all the time. I was just doing that today even. You can also, you can toast them in a s'more, put a little graham cracker, a little chocolate on there. You can get a nice, delicious, though very sticky treat. What else can you do with them? I've seen them be microwaved. That was a weird one. Oddly enough, microwaving marshmallows causes them to inflate to like 3 or 4 times their normal size, which makes an absolute mess. So if you ever microwave a marshmallow, make sure you have something covering the what would it be called, the floor, the bottom of your microwave, just so you don't have an absolute mess to clean up later. So I think one of the reasons that people like marshmallows is because of the light and fluffiness, and it kind of makes it easy to eat and a experience we don't get from normal food. We look around at like meats and vegetables and grains, they're usually not that fluffy. And unlike other gelatin products like gummy bears, for instance, they actually can be chewed through easier. So with a gummy bear, I've always found you just have to chew and chew and chew, but it seems like for marshmallows that's not the case. I think the sweetness also goes a long way, so it feels in the mind almost like you're eating a cloud. It's white, it's fluffy, it's sweet, is what we imagine clouds taste like. And I think this all contributes to people enjoying marshmallows, that and the fact that they're really, really great for camping trips. All right, so that wraps up my thoughts and the history from my research of marshmallows. Thanks for listening if you've made it this far. So my plans for the podcast is I want to try to upload one episode. We're going to go for Wednesdays. So I'll try going weekly. We'll see how that turns out. I might put in some bonus episodes every now and then. I might not be able to keep up that weekly schedule, but we're going to go for it, see how it goes. So once again, this has been the Fictional or True Just Thinking podcast. I've been Fictional. It's been great having you listen. See ya in the next episode.